He really likes his bucket. He thinks it's a nice bucket.
We are at the Pinto Lake Trailhead. This is a trail that we've wanted to do for probably a year already.
No, that you wanted to.
Okay, that I wanted to do. So we were out in this area last night, but somebody forgot the tent poles. So we had to drive 4 hours back home, and we just stayed home last night. We got up at 5 and just came out here this morning. So it is now 9:30-ish in the morning, and we are about to head out on this trail. We've got 32 kilometers to Pinto Lake, and we'll probably do that in 2 days. And if we have the energy when we get to Pinto, we might push up to Cataract Pass. We're not sure yet. But we've got 6 days.
I want to go to Cataract.
Christina wants to go to Cataract. If we're feeling good, I think we will, eh, Mikayla?
Yeah.
And we got Mikayla with us and the dogs, and we are off. All right, we are officially on the trail and into the shade, thankfully. It's supposed to be a pretty warm week. I think we had a forecast of some showers today. Yeah. It was cloudy when we came here. So we're gonna have a nice walk. So here we are, about 45 minutes in. It's a beautiful trail. It's a moderate, so it's not really steep. Although we just came up a steeper section. But dogs are loving it. And we got a creek coming up right away. We've been going for hike time of 45 minutes, that's all. And we're making really good time. This is a nice trail. I'm loving this trail so far. Dogs are loving it. Mikayla, what do you think of it?
I like it.
You like it? Yeah, the dogs keep checking on us, make sure we're okay. It's a nice wide trail. Here, let me turn you around. This is a nice, you're not scrambling up the side of a cliff like we did last week. It's not straight up. We got our ups and downs. Got enough downs to counter the ups. And look, the clouds came back. So it's gotten a little cooler, so that's nice. When we first started out, it was pretty warm. Here we go. We got our first creek crossing. Dogs are already in the water getting a drink. Got a nice little bridge. Maybe we'll stop a minute so the dogs can fill up. Let them play in the water a bit. Maybe. Maybe you smell forest.
Maybe. Probably white dog.
So we're at another creek here, and the dogs found the muddiest way they could possibly go. We're going to be smart because we're not dogs, and we're going to take this nice little bridge. Yeah, and they are hydrating on the trail. Good dogs. Down it goes. Just
really easy.
And they run by with muddy feet, and now we're muddy. So we've come to the first official camp spot along here. We're 4 kilometers in on the trail. We got a little creek coming down here. There's a nice breeze, and we might wait here for a little bit because of the breeze. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Sadly, we got to go up a pretty steep climb back up, but that's okay. The dog's getting some water. Beautiful.
That stream that we were just eating at, or taking a break at, is right down there. Look. Where's it at? There we go. There's the stream. See? Down there. So we were at level with that stream down there, and now we are already this high. And I have higher to go.
Off in the distance there, Christina noticed we can see Abraham. It's the first time we've seen Abraham Lake since we pulled off the highway. We're up high enough, I guess. Coming along, we're paralleling the Klein River now. You can hear it in the distance off to our right. And after that huge climb, we've got a kind of a steady decline down here as we're traversing across the slope. And I think we come right up next to the river, just as we come around down the corner here. This section here has a Thompson Creek Falls Trail feel to it, because this is where, it's definitely a creek bed here. So we can see this, this looks very much like that, without walking right beside the water and hopping over it and everything. Really cool. An unbridged creek crossing. How am I gonna get across here? Okay, go dogs. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh! It's a good thing my shoes are waterproof. You'll make it. Yeah, stay on the rocks. I ended up stepping in the mud. We just stopped for lunch. Just 100 feet or so away from the Klein River. Beautiful. Came down to get some water. Chicken salad wraps for lunch. Reconstituted freeze-dried chicken salad sandwich. Chicken salad wrap. Oh yeah, that's good.
So it was 2 servings. They fed 3 of us. For partial lunch, we'll probably eat like beef jerky or something. And half a cup of cold water in what, maybe 5 minutes?
Maybe, yeah.
5 minutes is stretching the time.
Okay, we had our lunch. We're back out on the trail now. We've got about, what, 8 or 9 kilometers to go to where we're going to camp for the night, which at the rate we've been going, at our pace, should only take us probably 3 hours? 3 or 4, maybe 5 if we slow down. But it's only 1:30. We got lots of time. We've got lots of time. How was lunch, Mikayla?
Good.
It was good, yeah. All right. Let's go a little farther. Yeah. So, Christina just pointed something out to me here. When the tour helicopters go by, we actually feel the rotor wash. We get a short little breeze, even though they're easily 250 feet above the trail. We get this nice little rotor wash breeze, which is quite nice. Because what's wrong, Mikayla?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I'm dying of heat.
Mikayla's dying of heat.
I don't want to hear it, girl.
There's no breeze here.
I'm as hot as you are and I'm getting hot flashes.
We're coming back down to another creek. Maybe we all just walk through this creek. So we got a sign here that says caution, damaged trail, use at own risk. What I believe that is referring to is the washout here going down, which, yeah, it's not too bad. We just pick our way down it slowly, very slowly. It's better than the last one. Here's what we've come down to. It's a pretty quick moving creek here. There is a bridge across it, so we're okay. pretty cool. So we are at about the 12K mark, which is the tired mark. We're at this point now where we're basically just putting one foot in front of the other, and we only have about 5 more to go, less than 5, to get to the camp. And we're going to just get some water boiling and get our supper rehydrating while we put up the tents and eat. And if I had to guess, I'd say crash. And then we'll get up early tomorrow. But we'll see how we feel when we get to the camp. It'd be nice just to take the packs off and sit down and not have to get back up till tomorrow morning. A little closer. Look at this view. Look at this. My God, that is beautiful. All right, we are entering the White Goat Wilderness area. Look how beautiful this place is. We're very close to our camp for the night now. We're gonna walk along the shore most of the way, I think, so the dogs can get refreshed. And it'll be a much nicer breeze down here. Now we're walking along the side of the river here in kind of a floodplain kind of area. It's scratchier going, all the little trees and such, but this isn't too bad of a walk through here. We kind of lost the trail a bit, had to backtrack and hop across the water, but we found it. Wasn't too hard to find. Look at this camp somebody's made in here. Imagine the work. We are like 16 kilometers up this trail, and there's dimensional lumber there. Like, people are packing this in here. It's amazing. Beautiful. We've got a table over there and everything. It's like, I think I've seen this one in other videos. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We're on the final stretch to the campground, to our camp spot for the night. And a much needed meal and sleep. The last few kilometers up to the camp at Waterfalls Creek are way already tired, so they just feel like they take forever. Every step feels like it's two. I looked at my watch, like the inReach is telling me 5:50. I just looked at it like 10 minutes ago. Could have swore it was only 10 minutes ago and it said 5:48. This is tiring. I know Christina's having some problems with her foot again, so hopefully when we get to the camp she can take some anti-inflammatories, maybe soak it in the cold water in the river, and hopefully that helps. Here we are. There's a chopper going over. It's not landing over here. We are right beside Waterfalls Creek. They have helicopter tours come in here all the time. This is our camp spot. We are going to set up our tents over there, and I think we might eat over there. Not sure. Probably. Oh, it's bedtime. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. That's later than I made it to last week. We ate. It was a hard hike in, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're suffering a bit.
That's my leg.
We got the dogs in here. We got Issa's on that side. She's a little bit weirded out. Bren's over here somewhere.
She's not weirded out. She wants to be on the end of the...
Yeah. Bren... Oh, there we are. Bren is used to being in here too, so Issa settled down. Bren's tired. We're all tired. Mikayla's just a little ways away from us over there, so yeah, that's it. We're done. We're going to sleep.
I forgot to say we bear hung our food.
Oh yes, we hung our food up. It's way over like a couple 100 feet away from us. We ate over there this evening, and then we hung everything that has any sort of smell. All our food, our garbage, our deodorant, our toothpaste, the soap, everything is all down there, and a good, I would say it was 15 feet off the ground. That's a good bear
It
pole.
was more than 12.
Yeah, somebody has put one up in between a couple of trees, and it's way up there.
And there's a little apron ladder there.
And there's a little ladder there if you need to, so you can get up and grab the ring you threw over. We got it.
Or throw the ring over.
Yeah, to throw the ring over, yeah. So that's it for tonight. That was day one. So tomorrow I think we're just going to hang out here, relax, recuperate,
Yeah.
maybe walk up.
It's not doing as well as I thought it was.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We are at Waterfall Creek, so anybody that's been up towards Pinto Lakes knows where Waterfall Creek is. So I think we're going to walk up there tomorrow and have a look at the waterfall. I mean, it can't be that far up the trail because they helicopter people in here who are, you know, not able, let's put it that way, to hike in.
They don't want to.
They don't want to hike in here to go see the waterfalls. So a lot of people do come in here. So hopefully we get to see them tomorrow.
And the helicopters leave every 30 minutes. So
yeah, it's every 30 minutes. So they just come and go and come and go and come and go. So we may have some fun tomorrow, some helicopters. See you tomorrow. Well, it's next morning. Got up at 8 o'clock, had a really good sleep. Wasn't cold, but was dressed a little bit better than I was the last time we went out. I'm just gonna feed the dogs way over here, away from camp, and have a coffee, I think. So, you can see, we hung our stuff up from the bear pole. We are a long ways away, a couple 100 feet away from camp. That's where we ate last night. I think today we're going to eat somewhere a little bit different. A little further away, but a little bit nicer spot too. I'm going to pull this down, get the dogs some food. I'm going to feed them over here. And I'm going to get some water and have coffee. It's very cold. Cold water. So it's 10 a.m. I've been up for 3 hours, just sitting in my backpacking chair, enjoying the mountain views, and just me and the dogs are up. Christina's not up, Mikayla's not up. I told them to sleep as long as they wanted to today, because we're not going anywhere from here today. But I didn't think they'd sleep all day. Already been out exploring with the dogs, took a bunch of photos, just beautiful up here. Dead quiet, all we hear is the river running by, birds in the trees, no cars, no people. There's no other people in this area but us. I expect this afternoon there'll be a few people walking through, coming back out of Pinto Lake, probably. There were several down in the parking lot. I think there was 5 cars. And we passed two groups, a couple and a solo guy, on our way in. So I'm assuming there'll be a few others coming back out today or tomorrow. If they walked in Sunday, I would stay the whole week. But that's our plan. I'm assuming Christina's moving around in the tent. Both dogs are over there and won't come back over here. Oh, he's just laid down on one side. Let's see if Bren lays down on the other side. No, she's just proceeding to slobber all over the tent. Gross. Come here, Bren. Come. Nope, see, Christina's awake. They don't want nothing to do with me. Smell the jet fuel.
No, thank you. And you can smell the jet fuel.
Motors went up. RPMs went up. There he goes.
And helicopter went up.
Helicopter's off the ground. Off they go. And out sideways, showing off. So the first tour group just left. I'm guessing we have 15 minutes before the next one pulls in and be in our wake. We are headed up Waterfall Creek. That's on the right here, Waterfall Creek. We're following the path up to the falls, and we're gonna have lunch at the falls and probably see a tour group up there when they show up while we're eating. So we made it up to the falls. It's not very far. Tour groups come up here, they have a fire. I don't know if they make a fire or not, but the falls are right around the corner here. I did a video already. Beautiful, beautiful blue water coming through and down. And there's a path to get up to the top. We're going there. Okay, Mikayla's already headed up. This is the path that goes up so you can look at the top of the falls. Just carefully come up here. And here we are, up to the top. So here you can see there's two. Oh, you already got this? Two streams coming in. I'm gonna walk over there.
So we're going back. We're not going back to camp. We're going to see if we can't walk around to the other side and see what's over there. Because, you know, just sitting around is a little boring. But look at that. That's pretty. That's just pretty. This is a view that we have. We actually see it through a few trees, but this is just gorgeous. See, there we go. Okay, so we're walking to go do the bear hang. You're supposed to do the bear hang at least 100 feet, right? 100 feet from where you camp. And 12 feet in the air. So we are camped over there. We are 100 feet away. This is the bear hang. That is definitely more than 12 feet in the sky. Because Chris is 6 foot, over 6 foot, and that's at least 3 of him. So
Fight it if you don't have to.
And then somebody did make an A-frame ladder here. My guess is so that if you can't get it over, it'll help you throw it over, or you can pull the hook down, because it takes a bit of time once you get the rope thrown over for it to come all the way down. It does, unless you got a big heavy weight on it. Okay.
So you don't mess around in the backwoods. If you have a fire, you watch the fire, you watch the sparks, and when you're done, you make sure you put the thing out.
Okay, save half that bucket because you got to stir.
I can go get more. You should do it till it stops steaming.
Well, right now the only thing steaming is the log you're holding.
Well, the rocks are steaming. Yeah, that was 10 liters. I'm going to put another 10 liters in it. It should be good. We'll see.
Did you talk about your bucket?
I bought this cool Sea to Summit 10-liter bucket. It does stand on its own when it's full of water, but it's got to be perfectly flat. It's got very cool markings inside, all the way up to 10 liters, 330 ounces. Very cool.
He really likes his bucket. He thinks it's a nice bucket. Yeah, see, he said that you had to stir it around and make sure it was wet. This is like a lahar at this point.
What's a lahar? It is shortly after 8, day 3. We are going to get up and break camp, and we are going to head out back towards the car, the van. We're going to take 2 days to do that though, so we're just walking probably 9 kilometers today to the camp we had lunch at a couple days ago, and then stay there, set up and stay there, just relax, take it easy, and then out the rest of the way the next day, and then we'll be home Thursday night. It's cold. It got chilly last night. That's okay. We'll get moving. Time for coffee. And there it is. We were over there. We had our fire here. Mikayla was right over there. We've picked up everything, packed everything up. Any garbage we found, we picked it up and brought it with us. Just a couple little pieces of wrapper. If we'd seen them last night, we'd have thrown them in the fire. Can't forget these. But that's it. We are just about ready to head out. And with that, we are off. An easy 9K today. We don't have to come up that big ugly cliff out of the creek. We get to go down it. I think there's an easier way around it. Right, Mikayla?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, off we go. So we've stopped at this camp that I showed on the way in. It looks like it may be a hunter's camp. There's a wood burning stove here, and they've built a really nice table, bar style table. Another table here. You can put your food up on there, cook, stand and eat, whichever. And they've got a really nice fire pit area with some nice comfortable benches, and a tripod type hang for your pot over the fire, and lots of area to put tents. In hindsight, we probably should have stopped here the first day, but it's the way it goes. And over back here is definitely an area to tether horses, would be my guess. So if you're coming up here in the fall with horses and you're going hunting, not that I think there's much game left up in this area, but you could tie your horses up here. Not really much room, but good, solid enough. Yeah. Nice area. Just taking a little break here.
She's okay. Are you all right? Yeah, I think.
We've made it to our camp for the night. I'm just looking across the river. We got some hoodoos up there in the cliff. And it's good enough here that we can walk in here, get water. The dogs can wash their feet if Bran thinks about it. Yeah. Looks good. That's a search and rescue helicopter, yeah? We are just about to head out on our last walk back out. Christina has gone over yonder camp. I don't know, can't really see it here. You might be able to see them. To retrieve Isa because she is social butterfly dog and they have a German Shepherd and she's made friends. Bran, on the other hand, is obnoxious and I'm not letting her go. This cute little spot, it's just on the highway side, I guess, of Sentinel Creek, which is the first really good spot to have a rest you come to. It's cute. You put a tent here. I could see me sleeping here. It's nice. And we're doing the last of the really bad pushes up. Tree to go underneath. But after this one, there's only one more steep up, 1.5 kilometers or so. And then we actually start making our way down.